So it's official. I can stop reviewing now. I found it. I found the worst movie ever made. This isn't make you angry bad. This isn't laugh at it bad. This is just the most poorly put together, worst thought out thing ever put together. If you do not read the plot or watch the trailer before watching this movie, there is no fucking way you will ever figure out what this movie is about. And the trailer makes it look like an action-packed thriller, but I'm not even going to get into that. In the scenes from the trailer that tell you what the movie is about are all from the last 5 minutes of the movie. Yeah, all but the last 5 minutes of this movie are a flashback. But during the flashback, there are dreams, there are flash forwards, there are flashes further back, there are flash forwards that have a distorted view and didn't really happen. There are dreams that have scenes that didn't happen. There are flash forwards to dreams she will have later in the movie that didn't happen. Also, 80% of this movie is either silent or the actors are mumbling so softly that you can't understand what they're saying. And I think it's supposed to be on purpose, but it's so poorly put together that it's hard to tell whether they just held the mic too far away or whether the main character is supposed to be not paying attention to the conversation. Because even when she's talking, the camera is never on her. A lot of it's narrated by the main character, but sometimes she's having conversation and the camera will be on an entire different scene that's from a different part of the movie while she's having a conversation with somebody in front of her. I just can't make sense of any of it. There's not one redeeming scene in this entire movie. It's like somebody filmed all the scenes, then accidentally hit the shuffle button before burning it to DVD, and then started selling it before rewatching the movie ahead of time. There's parts that go nowhere. And you can't even call them storylines, because they might just be crazy ramblings. Because you don't know whether she's talking to herself, or people, or anything. None of it makes sense. I know I always hate movies, but this time I'm not the only one. IMDb lists 5 internet sites that have reviewed this movie, and here they are. The Letter is not a thriller, it is barely a film, it is a boring, self-important, disconjoined, and pointless pilot trope masquerading as a movie. 0 stars. I can't realistically see it holding anyone's attention, even the most jaded art house audience. I would like to say the acting is good, but the actors are called upon to do so little it's hard to tell. 1 star. As a general rule, a confusing plot, uninteresting characters, and a leaden monotone narration are not conducive to maintaining an audience focus. If they really wanted to make some money, they should market this as an insomnia cure. Roughly the same entertainment level as being waterboarded, possibly the worst film of 2012. My favorite, though, is a review from a website in Ukraine, where the movie is called Surveillance. The sex scene in this movie is so awkward, I won't have sex for a week. Rating: do not watch this movie. Shame on the distributors for releasing this in theaters, and even more shame for changing the name to something interesting. And no, I didn't just pick the bad ones. There are only 5 reviews on the internet for this film, and that's all 5 of them. Most of the reviews brought up that it's a home movie version of Black Swan. And I guess that's probably the best description. I just have no idea. It just makes no sense, and there is no plot, and I hate movies now. Thank you for watching, and if this movie didn't scar me for life from watching more films, I will try to do better next time.